Back to this tutorial about page testing or cross-page testing in web development. Today, as last time, I want to use the Node.js test runner. I've previously tried working with zombie.js for simulating a browser, but it did not work out as expected. So, and I was following a tutorial in the book by Ethan Brown, web development in Node.js and Express. And the tutorial was not, I think, meant for Windows. And it's a bit older book, so maybe some versions have changed. But I still don't want to hate on reading books because they give you new ideas when you read books on more experienced programmers. As you can tell, maybe by my face, I have been in the industry for around 60 years now. So I have been programming since the 60s, and I've seen it all. So yeah, that's why I can judge other people's work, why they are not so good. I was failing with using zombie.js because the getting started was too complicated for me to use, and the book on web development it was also a little bit too complicated in the long run. And yeah, now I just try to use the Node.js test runner. I think it's also good, but it's generally, I think it's only for unit testing. I don't know if it's for integration testing, but I think we will need to find this out. Last time we were running tests on a function we defined. Well, this is a test case. It is not meant for such small projects. So we were testing this a special function, detect operating system and user agent. I have not defined such a function, so it was failing, but because it returned an undefined value, but I did not implement any logic in that, so I think that was reasonable. Advanced example. Okay, so maybe we can also use this advanced example. Let's copy that. Okay. Setup MJS. I will delete everything in there. And now we need copy this. We've already copied that also. I think we can now make a new file called get workspace pjson s.mjs. Oh, fuck. Then we'll type in this node. This would be better implemented in an async generator, leveraging fs glob instead of fs glob sync. However, Generators and especially async generators are much less understood, so this simplified example is provided for easier understanding. Get all package JSON files by default one level deep within .workspaces. Export function, get workspace JSON, path, return promise all, glob sync, passing a file URL string from import meta resolve. Okay, whatever. I think we can just copy that and try to use node ---- test. Okay, some tests apparently have failed, but this is not concerning here because we have run 6 tests and one has failed. So set up Node.js. Module could not find a module. Oh, what the fuck is that? Wait. Node ---- test. Okay. Throw error module not found. Cannot find module. Test. It is supposed to be in the test. Imported. Okay, so we need to cut this into the test folder. Paste. Okay, let's see. Oh, now all works. Oh, wait. No test. Test get workspace pjson. This works good. Test 6 suit 0. Pass 6 fail 0. Cancel 0. Skip duration. Okay, looks fine. Then we can continue. Okay. So here they're working with this test function, assert equal detect operating system and user. More advanced example, this one. So you work with any kinds of assert functions. Okay, let's continue with service worker tests. Service worker global scope contains very specific APIs that don't exist in other environments. And some of these APIs are seemingly similar to others, but have augmented behavior. You don't want these to spill into unrelated tests. Contains very specific APIs that don't exist in other environments, and some are seemingly similar to example fetch but have no augmented behavior. You do not want to spill into unrelated tests. Okay. But what is a service worker test? What is a service worker test? Node.js. Is a test that simulates or validates the behavior of a service worker script outside the browser, usually by mocking the service worker global scope and related APIs, so you can run automated tests with Node's Testrunner or Mocha and Jest. Since Node does not provide a real browser environment, you must create enough of the service worker world to test. Install active events, activate events, fetch events, caching logic, message passing, background sync, push events. This is exactly why you create files like they act as mocks, so your service worker can run a node. But what is this? What is a service worker script? A special kind of JavaScript file that runs in the background of a web server, separate from your web page. It doesn't touch the DOM directly. Instead, it acts like a programmable network proxy between your site and the internet. Tiny background engine that gives your website superpowers. Okay, whatever. Tiny engine giving my website superpowers. Okay. Then I would just copy this into my setup MJS file. And we need to go into globals. Oh, we actually have the service worker file already, I think. Global service worker global scope.js. Oh, that's great. Okay. Is that in the... Yeah, okay, let's just first run this test and see what will happen. No test. Okay. So, import requested module does not provide an export name service worker global scope. So maybe we need to define a function here. Hmm. And now it complains about another error. Wait, what was that? Here. No test, okay. throw new arrow module not found. Cannot find module imported from error module not found. Error module not find, cannot find global scope in active.js imported in. Okay, so apparently we need to make a new file called onActive rename onActivate.js, and then okay, then if we will rerun this, should not complain that it cannot find the file, but probably a function. Yeah, there is no function on active. So we need to define the function on active. With no logic on activate on activate. Then let's see. Okay, but probably this test will fail again because I have not returned anything. No test. This function is failing. Service worker, the requested module does not provide service worker global scope. Service worker on active. Reference error before is not defined. And look, there's this describe and before was not defined. What does that mean? Let's just see what it means. What does that mean? Import error in setup.js. Okay, so let's see if in this service worker file. Get this. You're hitting one very specific root cause. The file does not define a variable, class, or function service worker global scope, but you're trying to export it. Yeah, but this was given in the documentation, so I think we cannot do any more. Yeah, but this is just the way how you test your service worker. Snapshot tests. So I think in the next video we will be talking about snapshot tests. What is that? Snapshot test. What is that? Snapshot tests are testing techniques where your test framework captures the output of something and stores it as a snapshot file. On the next test run, it compares the current output to the stored. As the output test. Okay, so next time we want to do snapshot tests. Has the output changed since last time? This is very interesting. Okay.